All right, welcome back, everyone. Another episode of Down on the Wire. We're still mixing things up here. Welcome to the show, Akeem.
Thank you. I'm happy to be back.
Last time you were here,
With
we
Will.
did the call.
We did
with
the
Miss
call.
Honey Drip.
Honey Drip. Ooh.
Metro Detroit teacher says she was fired for her rap career. She goes by the name Drippin' Honey, so I reached out to Drippin' Honey. You
No, you
did?
didn't.
I was like,
Is
hey,
she-
we're doing a podcast.
Right now?
Yeah.
Let's do it. This is crazy. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm nervous. Miss Honey Drip. We now were expecting a diss track to the school.
Yeah, that's my
When's
question.
our-
When's the diss track coming?
When's the diss track coming?
Working on my next EP called Dripped Out of School.
Let's go. That's perfect. Let's go.
And your hips don't lie either. Okay, Miss Honey Drip. We can talk. We can hang out after class.
You know the vibe.
Don't play with me, Miss Honey Drip. I'll pull up. I got air miles. Don't play with me.
Yeah, we're mixing it up, man. So instead of reading out a headline and then we're going to react to it, I'm going to read you a headline
Yeah.
and then you're going to have to guess whether it's real or not.
This is going to be fun. I love this game.
We're going to put 90 seconds on the clock. So you got
Okay.
90 seconds to ask me questions, try to figure out if it's real or not.
Are
try
you
to
putting
break
up the
me.
headline up there as well? Or you just gonna
Once
type
we
it?
reveal if it's
Gotcha.
if it is real, we'll put up the headline.
Got you. All right, hit me.
Cool. So we got 5 of these. First headline, real or fake news? German woman ends 10-year relationship with airplane.
What?
So this woman has a rare condition of objectophilia.
What?
Yeah, so she's been dating for 10 years a Boeing 737-800 airplane, an actual airplane. And they broke up. The reason, the increasing distance between them. She can't handle anymore.
Increasing
Yeah.
distance.
It's always
That's
out
a
on
pun.
work.
It's a pun. I didn't know we were doing puns today, but that's what we're doing. Okay, so I have to guess if this is real or not. Okay, first of all,
Yeah,
what,
so we'll
what was
start the
it?
timer now.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's already started. It's fine. We're good.
No,
What, so what is the condition called again?
Objectophilia.
Objectophilia.
Yeah.
So you
It's
have
when you're
a-
attracted to objects.
Is that illegal? Is that an illegal condition?
I guess it should be because the object can never consent to it.
Absolutely not. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is it? We're progressive here.
I actually don't know if it's
Down to the
illegal.
wire.
Can we look that up, Coleman?
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Google and see if it's objectophilia is legal or not. Is it? Since of objectophilia is legal or ethical providence have not arisen, given that inanimate objects are inert and not harmed through object sexuality. Public. Actually, we don't know that.
Well, they don't have feelings.
Yeah, but they also can't consent.
Yeah,
And
but
you're
it's-
damaging the property.
I think as long as you do it in private, it's probably chill. That's
As long
like
as
the-
you're inserting it and not inserting yourself into it, you can't.
She's
really
a
be-
woman. What do you mean?
Yeah, so it's always. I feel like the plane would.
Well, because the question raised by this Google search is like they can't. It can't hurt the object, but it could hurt other people seeing you fuck an object.
This is
So
what
like
I'm
if
saying.
you're into
Right.
a plane and the plane is in public,
First of all, let's make one thing clear. If this bra wants to fuck an airplane,
Mhm.
it's no one else's business but her and the airplane. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. But here's the thing. I think it's half. I think it's half true and half.
Is that the timer?
Okay,
I
so
feel
have to
bad
give-
though because we started it.
It's fine.
before.
It's all good. It's
no,
all
I
good.
restarted it.
Oh no,
You started it?
I'll give an answer. I'll give an answer.
You can ask me one more question.
I can ask you one more question.
Yeah.
Okay. Is she living in the plane?
No, the plane's always out at working. It's always on the road. So that's why they broke up because it's always out on business. The distance between them is what.
She picked the plane that she saw in the sky and said, "That's where we're going together."
Yeah.
That's the okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think it's real.
That is a true story.
I know it's a true
Yeah,
story.
that's a
Fucking
true
German.
story.
Fucking Germans. Oh my God. I want to see this.
Yeah, pull up the headline. Fuck, man. Talk about a turbulent relationship.
Oh, for real.
Oh,
There's another
wow.
pun. Here we go.
Yeah,
Dun-dum.
there it is.
Shh.
Yeah.
Here we go. That's a woman that needs therapy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure the relationship had its ups and downs, but
But here's another this guy. He can't help it. Oh my God. So wait. So okay. So time out. We need to discuss this objectophilia thing. This is a real thing.
yeah, we covered a story a few months ago where this Korean man was spotted having sex with a pink Tesla and in quotes, fingered it for 3 hours is what the woman witnessed. People online were like, maybe consider taking off the pink wrapping around the Tesla because it could help prevent mechanophiliacs. Because maybe it's just like for mechanophiliacs, it's like the pink wrapping is like just lingerie for it. I like how people online, it's just like, well, you should have dressed like a fucking slut then, dude. Like,
Bro, they're
Dress your
victim
car.
fucking shaming. They're victim shaming a pink Tesla.
Yeah.
crazy.
You're justifying the dude
Yeah.
who fingered
Yeah.
a car. Oh, well, look at the fucking thing. It's pink.
Is that a coined medical term?
Objectophilia? I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the line between like medical and like a fetish thing, but it's definitely a
Right.
fetish. You know what I mean?
It definitely seems more like fetish than condition,
Oh, 1,000%.
you know?
That's not a condition.
Yeah.
That's not something you can get treated
Although
for.
all the other philias are kind of conditions. Those are pretty bad.
No, those are conditions. This
Yeah.
is just gross. How old is this woman?
Not a whole lot of details in this
Doesn't
article.
say.
Where do y'all find these stuff? Who's on your team? You guys got an intern now. Do you just have this poor intern scouring the internet for obscure freaking headlines?
We have correspondents in every country.
That's hilarious.
I left out this detail, and I wish I said it because I think it would have made you think this story was
What?
fake. She nicknamed the plane Shats.
Shats?
Shats.
Shats?
Shats.
Well, what?
Like
Why?
I fucking shat, you know?
Why?
Which
What
is
does that mean?
it's a
in
German like slang for darling.
Oh, but like she owns it. Like, does this plane at her house?
No, it's like an actual airplane.
It's actually plane she just
It's
saw.
in a hangar right now. Like she barely gets to see it.
I don't know how we got here.
Like not it's one thing to fall in love with an object, but doing long distance with
That's
one?
what I'm saying.
Like what do you
Like, this plane doesn't even know she exists.
Yeah.
Like, what the? Like, you have a crush on an inanimate object that doesn't even know you exist.
I wonder if she gets jealous when other people board
But
the
board
plane.
the planes, and she's
Yeah.
like, why can't it be me?
Yeah. Like if that plane were to ever, God forbid, get in like a crash and people
Yeah.
use the slide, she's like, we never even fucking got
never
to do
did-
that.
We
That's
never
fucking
even
bullshit.
tried that.
The masks fall down.
She's like, oh, really? She want to kiss them other bitches? That's so funny. That's so funny. So yeah, how old? Do we know? We don't know how old
She's
she is.
36 according to
She's
this Mirror
36.
article.
Yeah.
That's not normal. I don't like to shame people for their stuff.
I feel bad for her though because it sounds like the plane, like the partner in this relationship was just on autopilot the whole time.
Oh my fucking god.
I think it's a suit.
It's
It's definitely the suit. Well, my question is, how does she know specifically which plane it is?
That's true. It could be different every
It
time.
could be everything.
Yeah.
Maybe she's the whore.
Yeah, that's true. She's just fucking all
She
these
has
planes.
command. She just sees any. Oh, all planes look alike now.
I like to picture though she's wholesome. Like she's not actually fucking them. She's just like
Bro, it's the ones that you're the least likely to do it. Do it every time.
Yeah, that's
I do wonder if it's like there's a level of self-awareness. Like you have to know that the plane is inanimate, right? Or do you like personify it in the way that you're talking about? Like the masks come down and you're like, oh, this motherfucker.
I think it's just like imaginary friend syndrome. You never grow out of it. You know?
No, yeah, I agree with Jake. Like if you're gonna,
But like,
if-
are you actively assigning like traits to this plane,
Yes.
or are you just like it's just the way my brain is wired? Like I want to fuck this plane really bad.
100%. I think if you're gonna be like this, you might as well commit.
Yeah.
Treat it as a real person. Adopt it. Have conversations with it. Don't half-ass it. Don't be like, I love a plane. I acknowledge this plane. No. Treat it like a human being.
Yeah. Do not acknowledge that.
I wonder if
it's
it's
weird.
like I wonder if it's like the phallic nature of the plane. Like her next boyfriend's the CN Tower. Like
That
it's
would be
just really long objects.
So there is actually a woman. I saw that she got
Really?
legally married to the
CN
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, she got legally married to the Eiffel Tower.
Wow. Was there another guy there?
No, well, the priest. That was it. Yeah, woman marries CN Tower, Eiffel Tower. Sorry,
Eiffel
yeah.
Tower.
There's a documentary.
I was
about
trying to
it.
make an Eiffel Tower pun. I was trying
Erica
to-
Eiffel.
She took
an
the last name.
Yeah.
She took the. Yeah.
Is an American competitive archer and advocate for object sexuality.
Wow.
He married the Eiffel Tower in a commitment.
So now, but my
ceremony.
question to you guys is,
Wow.
who's the real crazy person? The person that wants to marry the Eiffel Tower, or the person that's doing the ceremony
that marries them.
and
The guy
showing
that's
up?
marrying them just trying to make a bag. I respect
He's
it.
just trying to
You know, it's probably your lower end kind of guy. It's not a real priest. It's a guy that did it online the night before.
That's so. Oh yeah, I got one of those. Like
Yeah.
I have one of those. That's so funny.
You can marry people?
Yeah, all over Canada and select few states.
That's awesome.
That's it. But don't ask me to marry you to like a Tesla
Yeah.
or like the Parliament building. I'm not
Yeah.
doing it.
I heard like the plane's actually not doing so. I think it's got a disease. Heard it's terminal.
Oh.
Won't stop. I saw it coming, but I was like, I'm gonna just let it go. What are you got any other ones?
I'm done.
You done? You
I'm
tapped out?
done. Yeah.
You tapped out? For real?
I'm gonna land it. Yeah.
That's fucking so stupid. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Oh my God. He loves puns more than this girl loves the fucking plate. That's crazy. Yeah, inanimate. What is it? What's the terminal thing called?
Objectophilia or object sexuality. I think.
And do we know the percentage of people who have this?
Yeah, let's look that up. That's a good stat. I feel like, I mean, maybe I was going to say, I feel like it's more than we think, but I think that's just because we purposely seek out these weird news stories.
Well, look,
because the Tesla guy.
Because right now, it's only two in my head. It's only two people.
It's kind of too many. And then the Eiffel Tower girl.
100%. Yeah. But now the question, is this something we should make illegal?
There's so many other people nicknamed the Eiffel Tower girl for different reasons. But,
but I saw
this is probably the best way,
Yeah, this is the most wholesome one.
Eiffel Tower girl.
Some girls like the Eiffel Tower, but in a different context. So, yeah.
Does it say here? Is this Wikipedia? I'm gonna guess 1 out of every 500,000.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
There's this advocacy group started by the lady who married the Eiffel Tower.
Get out.
It's 40 strong.
40 people?
40 people in it.
Okay.
About half reported autism spectrum disorders. I don't love disorders. 6 have been diagnosed, 4 were affected but not diagnosed, and the 3 remaining reported having some trait.
Half of them have autism, so that means 20 of them are married to trains.
Planes and automobiles.
Well, yeah, you can have different.
We have the automobiles in Tesla.
But I mean, it does make sense. Like
trains, planes, and automobiles.
Your brain is like wired a little bit differently. You feel like the sexy time.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Something. There must be some level of. I agree with you that if you are dedicated to marrying an object, you should commit 100%. But there must be some level of like self-awareness where like some people it's like it's really real, and some people it's like no, like I like spiritually attracted.
People that like spend too much time brushing their teeth. It's like, why you got that thing in your mouth?
Yeah,
long, bro? Yeah.
But that stems from something else. But what kind of fixation do you get from a car?
Like the sound too. Like you ever hear, like, car guys, like gearheads, when they hear an engine going, they fucking
they're one step away from.
Yeah, they're close. They're cutting it
close.
I
guess they're on the cusp. Like they're definitely teetering.
You know what I mean?
They can't place judgment on this.
No.
They can't place judgment. You wax your car every Tuesday. Relax. Relax.
All right, let's keep it moving.
All right, let's do it.
Real or fake news? Ohio man attempts to rob bank using only interpretive dance.
It's true. I already need to. Ohio man, you already started it. It's true. I don't need the 130. I don't need. We can talk. You know what? Play it. Run it. Run the 90 seconds. Run it right now.
All right, let's
run it. So Jake, how you doing today?
I'm all right, man. It's been good. A little tired after last night.
It was
went pretty hard.
It was crazy.
It was a good time at the show, actually.
Yeah, I had such a phenomenal time too.
Let's take this 90 seconds to just talk about
catch up.
How good of a show that was.
It was. I had a great. You crushed it.
Thank you, man. I love Akeem. I just want to let the audience know this. He is one of the most real motherfuckers in the comedy scene. I just show up to the show. He's like, "Want to do 5 minutes off the top?"
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, dude.
You're there.
Everyone crushed.
Dude, everyone murdered.
Yeah.
Everyone murdered. Logan brought a guitar.
Yeah, you hate the guitar shit.
I don't like musical comedy. Logan brought a guitar. I didn't know he had a guitar, but he was great.
He hit it in my car.
He hit it in your car. And I give this guy, you want to do 5? Absolutely. Takes off, comes back with a whole ass guitar case. The fuck is that? Oh yeah, it's going down. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
He leans into me. He's like, I fucking hate musical comedy. I was like, but wait, like Logan's actually good. And then his song did okay.
Yeah.
He did one of his newer ones. He was working it out. He was working it out, but
$14.99. That's what it was.
Yeah.
$14.99.
I'm a big fan of this, though.
I haven't heard that one.
Oh, it looked brand new. But I mean, overall, he had a great time. Everyone enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was great.
He's in Kingston tonight. Well, I don't know when this is coming out, but he's Kingston at some point.
We're Logan Brown appreciators here.
We have 14 seconds.
Let me at least explain.
Sure.
The story.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Explain it. Ohio man.
5, 4, 3, 2. All right, let me explain it. Ohio man attempts to rob a bank using only interpretive dance. Mm-hmm. You know what interpretive dance is?
I know exactly what it is.
So it's when you act out what the song is saying.
Yeah.
You know, like, don't go breaking my heart. Like if you do like shit like that. So it was First National Bank of Cleveland. He walked in.
It's Cleveland specifically?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was doing like jazz hands, and he was like, through interpretive dance, like indicating to put money in the bag, not talking the whole time, doing like robbing gestures.
He was miming?
Yeah, he was basically miming. Like it looked like miming because there's no music. Like people, how are you supposed to know it's interpretive dance? And then here's a quote.
Oh, there's a quote
from the bank manager. At first, we thought he was a street performer. Then the intensity of his gestures made it clear that he wanted money, said Carl Winchester, the bank manager. We decided to humor him, but after 5 minutes with no spoken demand, we just called the police, and then he moonwalked out, and then the police happened to just be there and handcuff him. And then,
Did they give him the money?
No.
Oh, you just moonwalk out when they said no.
Yeah, they didn't give him the money.
That's
so,
incredible.
Real or fake news?
I thought I said real already.
You're going to lock in real?
100%.
That's a fake one. We made
You're
that
lying.
one up. Yeah.
You're lying. You sold me on the fucking Ohio. You sold me on Ohio.
I feel like Florida would be too on the nose.
Yeah.
Ohio's like a good...
sold me on the Ohio. And you guys made up the quote?
Yeah. Yeah.
Son of a bitch. That was fucking amazing.
I love the visual is just so
The visual is
clear in my
I
mind.
want that to be real.
It's
Let's
so
talk- first of
clear
all,
in
let's
my
talk
mind.
about the level of arrogance I have. I said, run the time and proceeded to talk about our day. That's how confident I was. You know what?
Not even our day, someone else.
Yes,
too.
that's what I'm saying. For real, I've been humbled.
Mm.
I've been humbled. And I'm sorry. That's very creative.
We're tied up 1-1 now.
How did that idea spark? Like, where did that? You must have been inspired from seeing something.
Ohio man on Interpretive. Honestly, like we've just seen a lot of weird shit
Okay.
in the news.
So you said, let's come up with an idea
Yeah.
of a man robbing a bank.
I chat GPT'd the quote. I won't take
Okay.
full credit. All right.
But you still
But-
have to come up with a whole.
But yeah, we may have also
Just
but
the fact that this imaginary guy didn't even come in with like music. He just was like, I'm imagining like Adidas
an
squeaking.
imaginary boombox.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what's her face?
The Taylor Swift
last-
meme.
last- no, but there's like the Allison Stoner where she's dancing, and there's like the squeaks. I'm gonna show you guys after. Oh my god, it was so funny.
Just like imagining a bank environment, just completely silent. Maybe a little music.
I wonder if you would have taken it if you gave him fake money. Like if you pretended to put out stats
It's your story.
and then you pushed it out.
It's yours. You can make it up. You could
You would have
easily
said
done
fake
that.
though. You would have
could
said fake.
easily have done it.
We got to teeter the line. You would have definitely been like, all right, I'm calling bullshit.
I love how he's just talking about. Now he's talking about like if it's real. Like he manifested it. It's like I wonder if
I start believing my
if
own
he would have
lies.
took a school bus there. And I'm like, yeah, he could have. It's your story. Jesus Christ. No, that was a good one. You guys got me. So we're 1-1.
We're 1-1. We got 3 more.
Mhm.
All right.
That's it.
Real or fake news? Huge bronze poop statue honoring Jan 6 rioters appears on Capitol Hill.
Repeat
So
that.
what happened was, I'll repeat the headline. Huge bronze poop statue honoring Jan 6 rioters appears on Capitol Hill. So there's this massive poop emoji statue in bronze with the nameplate in front of it, Nancy Pelosi. And they put this statue on Capitol Hill
Here.
and, in Washington.
Washington, okay.
Yeah, and it's just there for people to go up to and check out. And then they have a plaque in front of it. And the plaque reads, and I quote, "This memorial honors the brave men and women who broke into the United States Capitol on January 6, 2021 to loot, urinate, and defecate throughout those hollowed halls in order to overturn an election. President Trump celebrates these heroes of January 6 as unbelievable patriots and warriors. This monument stands as a testament to their daring sacrifice and lasting legacy." So people are going up to it on Capitol Hill and they're like, I don't know if it's satire or not. I don't think, is this a real thing? Like, what's going on? So 90 seconds, fire away.
When did this monument?
So it's only up for 1 week only, October 24th to 31st.
Oh, so it's temporary.
It's a temporary.
Who put it up?
So they got a permit from the National Park Service, and I don't know who did. Oh, wait, sorry. Julia Jimenez Syke is her name.
Where's she from?
I don't know.
Is she a Democrat or Republican?
I don't know. I actually
These are
could not tell you.
information you need to have on
I don't have it.
Massive. And you said it's only there for a week?
Just there for a week.
So it's just there. Or
Yeah,
for
and
a week.
apparently you can just get permits for the national park,
Right.
and they don't question it. So they didn't even know what the statue was going to be until it was put up. They say, like, because of like freedom of speech and assembly, we just allow you to put whatever you want on Capitol Hill.
Here's what's throwing me off is you can't just put anything on Capitol Hill. That's a government building.
You can't.
So I think they
Turns out
do
you can.
evaluate
Yeah.
like the content. They just don't care like how political it is. I think they are like
I don't think they do, bro.
you could just put whatever you
You
want.
could just put whatever you want, and they don't question it.
I do also think that the organizer is probably a Democrat. It feels.
I
Like
would
they're
assume.
making
It feels like
fun of
it's
him.
satire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely satire.
But who's got that kind of time and money to make a bronze statue of shit?
I got 5 more seconds, but I'll read this. The Park Service says when issuing permits, it does not consider the content of the message to be presented.
That's pretty explicit.
I think it's fake.
Fake news?
Yeah.
You're gonna lock that in?
Lock it in.
That's a real story.
What?
Pull up the headline. That actually happened. That's happening right now at the time of recording.
What?
It's up for the next week.
People are bored. People are fucking bored.
People were interviewing people just walking around Capitol Hill that seen it, and they're asking them what they thought of the statue, and they said they don't like to talk about politics or poo. Show them a photo of the statue.
Stop this. That should not be allowed.
That's the plaque.
You know
Dude, you had to have paid to have gotten that. Forget
You
the
gotta
plaque,
pay
like
for the permit.
the bronzing of the statue, the permit.
All that. And whose poop did you like model?
It's like an emoji. Like the poop emoji is definitely, that would have been hilarious if it was like an actual poop.
Yeah.
Like they 3D scanned.
Smeared, yeah, 3D
Like-
printed some shit. You know what the crazy part about this whole thing I'm thinking about? Somebody within this week is probably going to fall in love with it.
It's gonna be tough. It's gone.
I try to
week.
marry
We
it.
get the German lady
You get
over
the
here.
German lady flying over on her fucking. Oh yeah, you want to cheat on me? Bet I'm gonna go fall in love with this inanimate poop shit.
That's brutal. If
Just
you
to make the
fly,
plane jealous.
If you
start
fly-
fucking a piece of shit, a literal piece of shit.
Legit, I'm saying.
It's brutal if you fly on your ex-boyfriend to go fuck
Fuck
your
a new boyfriend.
Oh, you fly from Germany to Washington.
yeah, on the
Yeah.
ex.
You
And
know
you
what?
cuck them too. You make them watch.
You know what? I've had crazier things happen to me in my life. But that's-
wait.
we'll save that for another
Who's
day.
flying on you? Who are you transporting?
I flew here. I flew here. It was a 40-minute flight. But that's insane.
Yeah.
And what was the woman's name that did it?
Julia Jimenez Syke, I think.
Can we Google her? Because you almost had a stroke saying her name.
I
That was one of
did.
the indications.
I think
that
it's Julia Jimenez Pizik.
Pizik.
sounds
I like how
German.
it sounds like a fake name because that
It
helps.
sounds German.
Pizik is like what? That's got to be Eastern European.
It sounds right around there.
All articles are just this poop story when you search her name.
Is everything?
That's her biggest legacy.
Oh, she got a TikTok.
Nah,
it's definitely
no
not.
content.
That's definitely not her. She'd have way more followers.
I don't know. This could just be a person that just
That's
wanted.
even crazier. Like, I just like, listen, I'm all for people believing in politics and whatever you want to believe in. But to the point-
Believing in politics.
But to the point you're doing this and spending your hard-earned money,
Yeah,
like you're not a rich human.
I respect this form of protest because it's not shutting down streets and causing traffic.
I agree.
As long as it's just not affect, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
funny, not affecting.
This is gonna
anyone.
become an historical
Improved-
landmark.
It's done more damage because it's got media coverage. More people are coming. I guess just us, really. I don't know who else is talking
well,
about.
I mean,
this.
the Washington Post.
Yeah, I made the Washington Post. That's where we got this.
Let me tell you something. DC doesn't have enough problems. They need more problems. If this is the headline news, they need more problems. They need more crime. They need some
need
other
more
shit going.
crime.
They need some other shit happening. If this is like front page news, life is going too good. I'm moving to DC tomorrow. It sounds like a plan. So that's real. Oh my god,
That's a real story.
That's crazy.
All right, let's keep moving.
All right,
2-1.
let's do it.
2-1. You got to catch up here, man.
We got 2 more left. Okay.
2 more. All right. Real or fake news? Woman arrested for training squirrels to attack her ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
So what happened?
You started your time?
No, I'll explain the story
Oh,
first,
talk
and
to
then you can get your time. Yeah. 43-year-old woman named Janice Smith was arrested for training squirrels to attack her ex-boyfriend, and they did attack him 12 times.
12 times?
12 times. Yeah. Start the timer.
Okay. Well, squirrels, let's get that out of the way. Devil creatures. Demon creatures.
What the fuck did they do to you?
I wish I had a slingshot. Bro, I went to this college.
Slingshot.
Bro, I wish I had a slingshot for all of them. Bro, the college that I went to, them squirrels were demons. Anybody who went to Vanier College in Montreal knows that those squirrels, haunted squirrels. That's one. 2, how many squirrels did she train?
She trained 27 squirrels.
Specifically 27.
27.
You're ready for that answer?
Yeah.
27 squirrels. And they each attacked. So she had
As a
arm-
pack.
attacked 12
Yeah,
different
I
times.
feel like if one squirrel attacking a human, you could just bat that with your
Yeah.
backhand. It needs to be strength
So he
in
got
numbers
attacked on 12 different occasions.
with 27 squirrels.
In what context? Like, was he going to work? Was he like? Give
on
me
the
an example
streets.
of one of the-
On the streets.
Show
One
me
of them
streets.
was him walking into his house
You know what'd be scary?
because she knows where he lives.
You know what'd be scary? It'd be like the squirrel, like you're walking down a street and you see squirrels coming up trees, hanging off branches and shit. And you're like, you're just one of those ones where you're just paranoid. You're like,
you hear a branch and you turn, but then it's gone.
Yeah.
And then you hear another sound over here.
Yeah, but it's like, it can't be the squirrel. And you turn the alleyway, wait for it, and you just get jumped.
They all have baseball bats and they're smacking into their palms.
Coming
down the street.
So here's the crazy part about this whole thing. It's like, how do they know to stop?
I guess they don't. Like they just keep attacking until you're able to fend them off and like run into your car, run into your house.
Yeah, but eventually they have to turn around. All right. This story.
Timer. Yeah.
I pray to God this story's real. I want this to be real so bad.
You going real?
Yeah.
This is a fake headline.
Fucking shit. Fuck.
Fake news. But this was debunked. This was originally published as a real story, and then it got fact-checked as fake.
So you didn't even make this up?
You didn't make this up. This was a real headline, but it was
You were like, oh shit, we're looking
news.
for headlines. Oh, it's fake? Oh,
It got fact-checked.
Akeem will fall for it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The folder in my brain.
How do they debunk it?
First of all, well, okay. So the original story, there's three things. The original story was published by known fake news,
Like a satire news website.
Yeah. The second was the Detroit police, because it kept getting shared. Like, I think it was originally published in 2017, and it kept going around on like Facebook and shit. So eventually, the Detroit police were like,
Launched an
"Stop."
investigation.
Yeah.
And then the third thing is the mugshot they used, which I should pull up.
Pull
Pull it
up
up,
this
please.
mugshot. It's
Of the lady?
hilarious. She looks like a fucking squirrel.
Yeah, is not from that. It's from a different story.
But that's a real person? I thought this was AI.
No, it's from a Maryland mugshot.
Oh my God. This is a real
Maryland
person?
is just insane. What's going on? First the poop emoji, now fucking.
Oh my God. But there is a similar headline that is real where an Alabama man got squirrels hyped up on meth and tried to use them as like a ring of
It's the most
attackers. Yeah.
genius freaking thing.
He kept
Hype
them
them
all
up
caged
on
up.
meth?
Yeah, meth squirrels. That was a real story I talked about years
That's
ago.
like a zombie movie. That's like a Tubi
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, he got arrested for I think animal abuse.
Is it oh my, I'm not laughing. 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 Guys, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing.
Fuck it, dude, I am. That's hilarious, bro.
I'm not laughing. First of all, you're not even allowed to smile in your mugshot. Let's talk about that real quick.
Look into the camera.
So
What do they have, like 8 different cameras?
He did that shit on purpose.
if that was AI, that's a fucking great AI,
That's what I
AI
thought.
photo.
Dude, I was convinced that was AI.
All right, so wait, but what is that from? Where
That's
is
a
that?
good question.
Where
Yeah,
is that picture from originally?
Do we know?
I think on the Snopes it says. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm so mad that that would have been so dope. Train an army of squirrels.
Oh, it's Maryland woman Michelle Warrow, who was arrested in 2014 for throwing bricks through her father-in-law's windows. That's who that
There we
photo
go.
actually is.
It's actually, and the wild part is the person who made up this story said
Found that.
found her and looked like believable.
Do you think they based the story around
1000%.
They saw the mugshot first?
and it created the story that's like squirrels. Yeah, she looks like she would train some squirrels.
Yeah,
and then the whole thing just kind of. You ever just like look at a canvas and then see the painting? Sometimes you see artists tell that. That's exactly what happened. She looks like for example, if you had told me this was real and I would have read this, I'd have been like, checks out.
Yeah, we almost ran this as a real story.
Yeah.
I think like
We
a
almost
couple
got
of years ago.
Dude. Well, no, because a couple years ago, it was this and then the one that was real we did end up running because the Alabama one is
Yeah,
real.
there is
the
one
meth squirrel guy.
About a guy,
Yeah.
a meth head who keeps squirrels.
And yeah.
Hilarious.
Again, though, I love these fake ones because I can see the visuals so clearly, bro. Like a homie walking down the streets
Yeah.
of Detroit, just like a pack of squirrels along
Just
the power
hanging
lines.
off the fucking branches,
Yeah.
coming out the trees and the fucking trash cans and stuff.
I like that. I like to believe too that she doesn't like necessarily sick them. Like these guys just have like autonomous hate for this.
They
one.
got
Yeah,
his-
they hit him too.
Maybe
Yeah.
she sicked him the first time, and then after that they got
Yeah,
a sense.
the taste of
They
it.
had a taste for him,
It's-
and then now they just know. I like to
That
imagine
is-
they're like cartoon squirrels too. Like they turn the corner and it's just and like pull out a switchblade and comb their hair.
I picture them more like it's like there's like the army and like one drill sergeant and there's one who's like, are you guys ready to take it on? And just go off like that. And they're like, yes, sir, squeaking and shit. And like, all right, camera squad, go. Alpha squad, go. And there's just different groups of fucking people.
Getting,
people
like-
parachuting
Yeah,
outside.
yeah. There's
Getting
the power
hyped up.
line
Yeah.
squad.
Getting hyped up listening to music, just the
Oh.
Alvin the Chipmunk soundtrack, dude.
Oh, that
Just
would be
going
so
off,
funny.
dude.
I get so funny. One squirrel just looking in the mirror, Eminem's blasting, knees weak, arms heavy, and just going crazy, rocking back and forth. I'm like, I'm not fucking with this squirrel.
And then when they're done attacking him, they just come back to her like a Disney princess and like run up all her arms and shit.
That's actually a great idea for a movie.
Yeah, like a dark, like how they did the dark Winnie the Pooh horror movie, like a dark.
Yeah.
Ooh,
we should make that.
Cinderella is like, or Snow White.
Which one was that? Was that Snow White?
Snow White. That talked to most of the animals. Cinderella just had rats.
Did she?
Yeah, they turned into the
the sisters.
No, the mice turned into the horses.
Into the horses and shit.
Right.
At midnight.
Right.
But Snow White, like dead ass, had like all types of animals in there running around. Fuck, I'm so upset.
I don't know why that's a funny sentence.
Snow
White deadass had like tons of animals.
Yeah, all the animals there. They're all there. It's like there's.
You ever see that video?
What?
Where he's like getting these like two roommates get in an argument. He's like, "Cause she was the Wicked Witch of the West, bro."
Bro, let me tell you something.
She came down in a bubble, dog.
She came down in a bubble, dog.
Hold on, this is my favorite. Hold on, her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess! The Wicked Witch of the East, bro! I'm gonna stab him. You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong? It's my favorite movie. Wore a crown and she came down in a bubble, dog! I'm not fighting with you. Grow up, bro! Grow up! Get educated.
Grow up, bro. It's so, bro. So I was in Buffalo a couple months ago.
Ugh.
And it's a great comedy city. I love the comedy. Shout out to Helium Buffalo. They're great. So I was in Buffalo, and I'm known for my controversial takes on certain things, right? And I'm gonna tell you one right now. And me and my boy Drew, shout out to Drew, we've had this ongoing debate for the last, I want to say, year and a half, 2 years, about whether or not Home Alone is a Christmas movie or not.
How? You don't think it's a Christmas movie?
I don't think it's a Christmas movie.
Despite the Christmas tree?
I think it's a movie that happens at Christmas time.
Right.
Just coincidentally, but I wouldn't consider it a Christmas movie. So we went to Buffalo. We're doing a weekend in Buffalo together, and we're there hanging out after hours, and it's fucking chill, and we're all talking, and then he brings that up. Like I can show you the video afterwards. He brings it up, everyone loses it. It's me against the entire bar. And I'm pretty much, and then in mid-sentence, they're like, "Oh, you're insane. You're insane." And I was like, hold up, wait, hold up. And I was like, she was the Wicked Witch of the when she came back. I did the whole thing as if it was that. It was so funny. But no, to the people at home, Home Alone is not a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas.
It's not
movie.
a Christmas movie.
Do you think Die Hard's a Christmas movie?
No, I don't.
Okay, that's that one I can. That
No.
one. See, that's an example of a movie happening during Christmas time.
Yeah, but so is Home Alone.
Home Alone's a Christmas movie.
Home Alone 2, I would argue, is more Christmas movie than Home Alone 1.
I agree with that.
And the only reason why they did that is because they realized there was so much lack of Christmas in the first one. Because take this in.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Okay, this argument is actually kind of getting me though.
I want to know what you define. Like, what do you need there to be for there to be Christmas? Does it have to involve the Christmas spirit, magic Santa Claus?
Griffs, like
there is magic in Home Alone 1 though.
Where?
Because when he makes the wish and they have like that sound effect and then the mom.
Well, that was a coincidence. She was already on her way home.
You sound like a Republican.
She was already on her way home. Like for example, if you take the Christmas element, all things that you associate Christmas with, right? Gifts, Santa, snow, sleigh, reindeer, all that shit, right? Parties, all that shit, and take it out of the movie. Does the movie still make sense? With the Grinch, it doesn't.
So if you take all the Christmas elements out of Home Alone, still blockbuster.
If you apply the concept of Home Alone, which is a massive family, goes on vacation, forgets a kid, and he stays at home, and he protects his whole family, right? He protects the house from a bunch of people. You could do that during March break. You can do that during the summer. You can do that during Easter. You can do that during Thanksgiving.
Movie.
It's a vacation movie. It's about a family that neglects their child, and they go on vacation. Like freaking Cheaper by the Dozen is the same movie. Think about it. You ever seen Cheaper by the Dozen?
Yeah.
It's the same movie. The kid feels isolated from his big ass family, leaves and goes back to where he wants to, where he loves. It's the same shit. It's just the movie that happens.
I wonder if they
time.
thought that by throwing in presents and being around Christmas time, like I wonder if their thought process behind Home Alone was like they had the original movie idea, but then some producer was like, let's do it around Christmas time so it can sell every year.
No, that's exactly it.
So
we have been conditioned.
Because it's not like we watch like Cheer by the Dozen annually.
No, but we watch
Home Alone.
And here's the thing: would you consider Harry Potter a Christmas movie?
No.
People do.
Who the fuck?
Thank you. People do.
What movie is that?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, because there's Christmas time in Harry Potter.
Oh.
Just any movie with Christmas in it is a
This
Christmas
is
movie?
my
Wow,
point.
he's getting us, dude.
This is my point. It's just a movie that happens around Halloween. Halloween's the same thing. If you look at what distinctifies a Halloween movie?
Scary.
Distinctifies.
Hoary.
Horror.
I said hoary instead of horror.
Yeah.
It's hoary.
Slutty.
You know what I'm saying? Halloween movies is this like all the things that happen around Halloween time, right? That makes it a Halloween movie.
I'm not the guy to ask about Halloween. I'm not good with scary movies. I
Well,
don't watch any.
There are Halloween movies that aren't scary.
Like I'm scared to even watch Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice was a great movie.
I gotta watch it, but
It's-
like
it's
I feel
more
like I'm old enough now.
It's funny. But I'm just saying, that's my take. So, but anyways, moral of the story is that whole he came down in a bubble, dog. I almost got that. I was ready to get that tatted.
That's a hill you're gonna die
He was
on.
wrong.
You should do one of those memes where it's like you set up a stand outside. It's like change my mind about Home Alone isn't a Christmas movie.
Bro, I have it on my Tinder.
And then-
Not Tinder. I have it on my Hinge. I have it on my Hinge as a prompt.
That's a good prompt.
It is.
That
Home Alone's not a
embraces
Christmas movie.
debate.
Oh, and bro, people get at me. He's like, so what is it then? And I'm like, not a Christmas movie. 100%. I tell you. And it's a conversation. I'll do it tonight at the show.
Yeah. Some white girl's like, yo, I don't even like black guys. I just need to argue.
I just want to talk shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, I got her. Gotcha, bitch. You ever seen that Dave Chappelle skit? I'll do it tonight. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go. All right, we got to do the last one.
Last
Getting
one,
carried away.
Yeah, so I guess I'm
lost.
I'm up 3-1. That's it.
So the last one has to be real.
This is just for shits. You know what? Bonus points.
Sure.
If you can get
just
this
to keep
one,
me in it.
bonus points.
Just to
Yeah,
keep me
just
in
keep
it.
it fun.
Yeah. The last one has to be real.
Real or fake news? Starbucks' new CEO faces backlash over 1,000-mile super commute by private jet. So he has to relocate to Seattle, and he lives in LA. But rather than relocating, he's like, "I'll just commute every day." And they're like, "What? You can't do that." And he's like, "Yeah, I can. I'm the fucking CEO of Starbucks.
I can do what I want.
3 times a week, he takes his private jet from LA to Seattle.
Oh.
Cue the 90 seconds.
So is the backlash of this whole thing is the fact that he's flying and the plane he takes is the German girl's husband. Is that the issue? Is that what the backlash is supposed to be? That's what I'm. Is that the backlash?
The backlash is from one person.
That's it. It's just like,
Yeah.
we don't give a fuck. You do what you want. Okay. So where is he flying from?
LA, California. Is it LA or just California?
LA to San Francisco?
Seattle.
Seattle. That's what, a 2-hour flight?
Mm-hmm.
How long is the flight?
1,000 miles. I don't know.
He's from Newport Beach, California.
Yeah, but 1,000 miles on a plane is like an hour.
Yeah.
But it's all the jet fuel. And they're
Oh,
saying
that's
it's
what's
bad.
causing
It's
it.
bad for the environment.
It's also- you're a dick if you do that, to be honest with you.
No, you're
Well,
not.
fuck you.
Time out. All these planes in this fucking sky, and we're mad at him for doing that? It's not going to make a difference to the ozone layer.
Not only him, though.
But it's not going to make a difference if one guy out of everybody
Yeah, but it's all of them at once, like him, Taylor Swift, Elon.
But that's not what the argument's talking about.
No, it's
He's
just-
getting hate on.
He's getting heat because people are saying like, bro, just fucking move to Seattle.
Why? Have they been to Seattle? The people saying that? They haven't been to Seattle. And I have no issues with Seattle. Seattle seems like a fun time.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah. I mean, what is this?
I've been to Tacoma. Tacoma looks like Gotham.
So in Starbucks' offer letter to his name is Brian Nickel, CEO. They said during your employment with the company, you'll be required to relocate to the company's headquarters. You agreed to commute from your residence to the company's headquarters, yada yada. But he's like, I'm just gonna commute. But they're like, but you live in California. He's like, yeah,
And he's paying for his own flights.
yeah. He's a CEO of Starbucks. Excuse me, he's a CEO.
So what
of
is
Starbucks.
everyone? So what? I don't understand why everyone's pissed about.
The environmental
probably-
aspect of it.
It's probably real, but I mean,
Yeah. Well, timer's up. You're gonna
yeah,
say
it's
real?
real. Yeah,
That's a real story.
yeah, of course, 100%. People, I hate people. I'm upset that this is real and the
Okay,
squirrel
so you guys
stories-
are two opposite ends of the spectrum here. So Akeem's voiced why he thinks it's bad. Cohen, why do you? Or
I don't think it's bad.
You express why you think it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't care.
Why do you think it's bad?
I don't necessarily think it's. I think if you're in that situation, it would make perfect sense. Like if I'm this new Starbucks CEO and I'm like, I don't want to live in Seattle. I got my whole like family here.
You're in California.
But also like me observing that, I'm like, get fucked. You're the CEO. Just move to the like have 2 houses, whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know
Like,
what the problem is?
It's such a little burden to have that much power. Just fucking do it. Don't be a dick about it.
It's always the ones that don't have the shit that tell people you shouldn't be doing that. It's always the ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a private plane, so you shouldn't use your private plane.
Yeah.
If you had a private plane, I bet you'd be moving different.
Build it. Use all the money that you're spending on jet fuel. Build your own fucking train and let other people use it.
Why?
What do you mean? Why? It's better.
They didn't put in on this.
Yeah, you fucking commie.
Yeah, they didn't put in on this train. So
Fucking
I'm supposed to build a train system.
Yes.
So everyone else can use it.
Yeah, fuck
No,
you. You make more money that way.
No, I'm good. Clearly, it's a write-off. He probably needs a tax deduction. That's probably why.
I think what would make it shitty is that if his day-to-day operations are just like emails and stuff, like he
It,
could have
it
just done it all from
probably is.
home.
That's the other thing. You definitely, if you're like, I'm not moving to Seattle because I don't have to do work there, and like except for 3 days a week, just don't do work there. Period.
fair.
Like, what do you even do as a CEO other than like strategize and tell people what to do? Like, you don't need to be there unless you want like good company morale. But it's not good company morale being like, hey, like we're a team, we're together, but I don't.
See
I
you
don't
guys
live here.
Yeah,
Y'all
you guys later.
Y'all take the bus. I'm a fly.
Yeah, like,
Which is what I tell people all the time. People like I'm going to Halifax with a couple guys in a couple weeks, and they're like, oh, so like we could all and they're coming from Montreal. Like, oh, we could all pitch in for the ride. I was like, I don't know what y'all niggas talking about. I'm fine.
Y'all can pitch it
Y'all
on a
can
ride.
pitch it on your own. I'm flying. What are you talking about? No, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah,
Here's the thing. The problem I have with people is that
they don't think Home Alone's a fucking Christmas movie.
it's fucking nuts. You guys are psychotic. It's insane. He's probably on his private jet watching Home Alone, shaking his head, but I don't know why people think this is a Christmas movie at all. No, but it's like here's an issue that I have. It's that, and I did a joke about this. People pick and choose who they want to like based off certain shit. But like two people could be doing the same exact thing, but because we like one and not the other, right? You know what I mean? Like Taylor Swift doesn't have to fly private to all her shows. But she does.
Mm-hmm.
She could easily go and fucking go in economy, or
She could not go in.
She could not go. She'd get fucked up.
Not
Or at least first class.
Yeah, I could, even then though,
Even first class.
she has to go through the airport.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like,
And what's the point of flying private?
you just don't go there. Do you have to go to the airport still?
No, I think you go to a different. I know in Vegas, the private, the main airport and the private airport are in the same area, but you go through a different entrance.
Yeah, it's a different terminal.
Yeah, it's a different terminal, but you like get out of all that. But that's the whole point of flying private, is to have the convenience to go to chill.
Yeah.
You could take the bus or you could Uber. What are we doing?
Yeah.
I'd be
An
taking the
Uber
bus,
really
I'm gonna
just
be
is
honest with you,
Take
but-
the bus.
really and truly an Uber is just a bus for one person.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I'm saying. But if I get a Uber, should I stop by everyone bus stop and bring them in my Uber with me?
Uber.
That's what you're saying.
No, I'm not. I'm
That's
saying
exactly
if you're
what
a
you're
rich
saying.
Fucking
motherfucker.
libtard idiot.
That's exactly what you're saying.
It's not
You're
even
saying
close
I
to the
ordered the
same
Uber,
thing.
but I should stop at every bus. Hey, I'm going.
How
This
much does
direction.
an Uber
Should y'all go?
cost?
It's not
And how much does building some shit cost?
If you were
and
a-
then motherfuckers.
You're still polluting with an Uber though.
Exactly. If you were a
God,
billionaire,
why are we talking about Ubers?
if you were a billionaire, if you were
It's a
bill-
plane.
If you were a billionaire, the cost of a plane is equivalent to Uber.
She
It's
was
all
the
relative.
Wicked Witch of the
No, yeah.
West.
She came down in a bubble, dog. And what was her sister, bro? The Wicked Witch of the East. You gonna tell me I'm wrong? I'm gonna put it on a pillowcase so you
Oh
can sleep
my
with it every night.
fucking God.
Anyways, moral of the story. I'm glad the story's true, and I'm upset at the squirrel. I'm mad that that's true, and I'm upset that the squirrel story is fake.
Yeah,
That's what I'm taking.
I
from
think we
this.
can all agree.
It's
on
a
that.
lame.
Yeah.
It's a little bit lame. Like
Yeah.
I do understand where you're coming from. Where it's like why we just like picking on this one guy randomly. But also,
Whoa, what are
like,
we doing to him?
You're in a picking on
Oh,
him?
I think you said something else.
I heard pegging. I was like, what's going on
Pegging,
on this
pegging
plane?
him? Why are we pegging this guy?
Oh, the plane. That's why he's flying private. Can't do that in economy.
So fuck the plane. But also, like,
man.
that's part of the job.
I wanted to do a skit, like a sketch.
You wanted to
like
get pegged on a sketch?
That's a
on a
bad
plane?
transition.
That's a different sketch.
This is a Bow Wow challenge?
I wanted to do a sketch being like POV. You just joined the Mile High Club. And it's me walking out of like an airplane bathroom, but my hands like kind of wet, and I just like shake it off when I walk out alone.
disgusting.
Is that good? Is that funny? I'll workshop
That's
it.
gross.
Okay, all right.
Because we've all been in an airplane, and we've all been in those bathrooms. Like, here's the
And
thing.
we've all
been in those bathrooms. The fact that people fuck in those bathrooms is actually disgusting.
It's just to say you did it.
No, I don't care.
Like it's not like
I'll fly private before I'll fly private before I do that. I would only want to do that in a private plane, or at least in like first class in the cocoons. And it has to be an overnight flight.
In the cocoons.
Yeah, what's it called?
I've never seen one in person, but I know what you're talking about.
You never seen the cocoons in person?
No.
Bro, you need to get out of Ottawa. I know. You need to fly more, bro. The cocoons are lit. I've never been in one, but I've seen them.
But you've seen them?
Yeah, when you walk by, you peek left and you bang a right on the plane and go to your
I don't want to do like
go 60 E.
I have a beef with how how do we call it? I have a beef with how airlines load people onto planes.
Oh, we all do.
Because they start with first class
Yeah.
and then they do economy.
Yeah.
If I'm paying first class, I want to be on the plane for as little as possible.
Yeah.
Why am I going on there first and then have to watch all the poor people
I
walk
agree.
by me? Like,
I agree.
no, put them on first. I don't
I
want to
agree.
see them. And then put me on last. I want to be on there for the least amount of time as possible.
I've had this debate with people, and it's like that's how it should. First of all, you should be boarding the plane from the rear up.
You should be boarding the plane from the windows in.
I'm more of a front back.
What is wrong with you?
What do you mean it was wrong?
Windows in.
Think about it. Like, you go to your row, and then if you're on the aisle, there's two other motherfuckers who are like fucking with the overhead bags, and they're not like comfortable yet. They're shifting around. They're like talking to their friend. They're trying to switch seats and shit like that. Like, just window in. Once you seat all of the windows, everyone has their shit stored. You're comfy in your window seat. You don't have to get up. Then the middle. You know what I mean? You don't have any like people stepping over each other.
But then that devalues the ticket of an aisle seat guy.
Why?
Because you're never going to have space for your bags.
How do you even organize that? That's my question.
It's the same. You just like all the E's go in, all the E's and the A's.
Yeah,
and
but
then
here's
you
the
go B
difference.
and
First of all,
D.
it's zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4. We need to hang out more.
I just flew.
Well, here's my point. But my point is though, like it only shows you on the ticket. But when you get to your zone of entry, right?
Yeah.
You don't. The people at the gate don't know who's aisle and who's this.
But if what he's saying is if they did it by windows, when you go to board and like, all right, window guys come up, they would see on your ticket.
Window guys.
Yeah, you go windows.
So people with windows.
Come in
No,
first.
I think the rear should go first.
I think rear too.
Because here's the thing. It's the same. Think about it. If you're in the window, right, and you're in the front, and someone has to get to the back, people still have to pass you, right? That's the issue of people having to clog up and then go.
I think you could do a combo of both, but I hate being the fucking I'm like in a middle seat and then I get to my row and there's a motherfucker in the window seat and in the aisle seat and I'm like, excuse me, can you get up? Like I'm supposed to be sitting here.
Well, that's what you get for cheaping out, get in the middle seat.
I don't have any fucking control.
That's true. You don't, but friends, when he's
You
ready,
get control.
But you have to pay like $37.
Also, airlines already do the thing that I'm talking about. Some airlines.
Well, in Europe, what they do is they board from both ends of the plane. So you have some people zone 1, zone 2, and zone 3 board from the front, and then the rest board.
That could start fights though, because the people in the middle,
you're
just
trying to
like,
pass each other.
They're trying to like fight.
I came in on the wrong end. Yeah, for sure. But
yeah.
I mean, it's worked out because every flight I took we did 7 countries. So I think I took maybe 9 or 10 flights in that trip, and it worked out perfectly. It was amazing. But no, 100%. Like the whole purpose, the reason why I pay for a first class ticket is so I can get off the plane faster.
Yeah,
and at least be somewhat comfortable there. So board the rear, right? First class. And if you're gonna do for business class or whatever, section them off where the people coming on don't get in between them. I don't want to have to keep
I like how planes are just like a capsule of society.
Oh, easily.
You can just look at a plane, that's society.
100%.
In the small sample size.
It's I'm constantly reminded that I'm doing okay for the amount of flying that I do, but I'm clearly not doing that well. Constant reminder.
I can't even make fun of people that fly economy because at least they're flying somewhere.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm still just here.
People are like, oh my God, you're always on a fucking flight. You're always going somewhere. Yeah, but I get no fucking elbow room. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It's uncomfy.
It's not comfy, but I mean, hey, I love traveling, but I hate the process of traveling. I just wish I could just be at the place that I'm going. But but no, we should leave that CEO alone. We should leave the CEO. Because think about all the people that are complaining about it, I bet you they still buy Starbucks every day.
I just think the topic of billionaires is funny to me because everyone hates billionaires, but everyone wants to become a billionaire.
Exactly. And no one will turn down
everyone
money.
Everyone preaches yo, you're gonna make it, man. Keep going, keep trying. But then when you do make it, now all of a sudden it's fuck you.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do you make it? You weren't supposed to actually do that.
And leave me here? What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
You're not supposed everyone hates billionaires, but no one will turn down $1 billion. This is what I'm saying.
Unless you're like Gandhi.
I don't even think he would turn down $1 billion. I think you just eat nothing more.
Eat more nothing.
Eat more nothing.
Higher quality nothing.
Yeah, but like 100%. But he would probably be like meditating, but like in the Himalayas with like good air or some shit.
He would take it.
100%. And no, who in the right mind would turn down $1 billion?
I think his whole thing was that he didn't have $1 billion because wasn't he trying to like liberate India?
Yeah, he would take it though
He
and
would
buy
take it
some
and be
underage
like,
girls.
oh,
That was his
wow.
thing.
We're not gonna disrespect Gandhi here. No, but yeah, but no, it's just a whole thing about people hating the rich. But if the second they were rich, then they'll move different.
It'd be funny if people hated the poor as much as they hate the rich.
They do.
Yeah,
rich motherfuckers do hate the poor.
Yeah, you don't know why they hate the poor? Because poor people always telling rich people, you should just build a train and let everyone use it.
They should though. That's a good idea.
The fuck I look like?
That's a good idea.
I made all this money. I'm supposed to spend it on strangers?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. I'll spend it on my friends. How about this?
Build them a train.
How about I get a plane and bring all my friends on the plane with me and we go back and forth between Seattle?
See, that's cool.
Would you be happy then?
Yeah, that's cool.
Would you be happy then if I brought my friends there?
I'm not friends with this fucking CEO of Starbucks.
You know what's great? I will say this though. I will say this to your point. If you're gonna buy I don't think they should sell the 737s as private planes. That's excessive.
Do they?
Drake,
I don't know.
for sure.
Is that the big motherfuckers?
Yeah, those are the big joints.
Is that the one that this German lady was fucking?
Probably, yeah. That's what I'm saying. The big massive ones that go across the...
Oh, dude, can you imagine if your boyfriend was Drake's plane? Brutal.
I mean, if you're going to fall in love with a plane...
Drake's plane would be the best.
Drake's plane would be the best one. Like, she'd probably fall in love with like an Air Canada plane or some shit like that. Or like imagine falling in love with a Delta flight. I would be sick. I would be fucking sick. Oh man, you might as well fall in love with a private plane.
Check out some new exotic
I do
islands.
feel like if I had like $1 billion, there would be like a lot of things on my list before plane. I don't know, maybe not.
Give me 3.
Solving world hunger easily.
You're solving world hunger?
Yeah, with $1 billion.
How the fuck are you gonna solve world hunger?
I don't know, but I pay someone who knows how to do that.
Let's figure it out.
And then
it might be 3. It might be house, charity, then plane. To be honest with you,
house, charity, and plane.
House, charity, then plane.
So you'd buy a
if
house
I had $1
first.
billion. You do house for me, charity for other people, and then plane for me again.
Yeah,
I'm not the most anti-private plane, but I do think there's like other shit. I would come up with some other shit.
Yeah,
I feel like, and then if you're at the point where you're like, fuck, I really don't know what to do with this money, might as well get a plane.
Right.
Like you should probably think a little harder. You know what I mean?
Oh, look, I would never buy a plane, but I would definitely fly private.
I feel like this motherfucker has a plane. I don't. No.
Oh,
the
yacht
Facebook,
boat
the
might be
CEO
better.
Of
Starbucks. I feel like that's his own plane that he's. If you're using a plane 3 times a week, you gotta own that shit.
Yeah,
and I feel like if I'm in that position, like I gotta think a little harder before I'm like, yeah, probably.
It'd be fun to do some like Michael Jackson shit, like buy a fucking pet monkey.
That's what you want to do? You want $1 billion, and the first thing you think, let's build a playground. That's what you want to do?
My man went to monkey, and then maybe like a roller coaster.
The monkey bars.
Oh wow, roller coaster is also a little crazy.
You don't like roller coasters? Come on.
That's a little bit more. That's stupider than a plane.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like
you just casually have remember you ever seen the movie Richie Rich?
That's like a train, dude. You're on my side now.
But in your backyard. You
That's
never seen Richie Rich?
No.
With Macaulay Culkin?
No.
He had the most excessive shit in the world. He had his own McDonald's.
Was he a kid in this movie?
Yeah, he was like probably 11, 12, whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, he was Richie Rich, and he had his own McDonald's.
Was this the movie that got him big before Home Alone?
I think this was after
Home Alone is what got him.
Yeah,
big.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think I've seen clips on like YouTube Shorts.
You never watch. You just watch.
Yeah. I just watch movies on YouTube Shorts.
Oh yeah, or TikTok
in 60-second increments. Yeah. I've seen, dude. I watched half of Peanut Butter Falcon.
That's hilarious.
On TikTok.
You know what? The funniest thing I do and how I watch movies now? I'll watch a clip on TikTok and like it'll be the whole entire movie in different parts, but like this little Asian person just there, like watch this, and then it's like they're watching the movie as we're watching. The movie.
I do that for live sports,
bro.
Like this good, like random Asian guy pops up halfway through.
Those videos
starts talking. I'm like, what?
It's like for part 3. And it's like those videos do numbers, bro.
Yeah, they do.
You'll see like 30,000 likes. I'm like, bro, I'm about to just pop my head in and fuck around and find out.
That'd be funny.
But yeah, all right. Moral of the story is we're gonna get $1 billion.
Yeah,
and We'll tackle each one thing.
Yeah, we'll have to put a, and if plane is still third on the, or in the top 3 on the list or top 5 on the list, I'll agree that a private plane is fine.
I'm not gonna lie.
I just feel like if we put our heads together, we'll come up with 5 more important.
We'll
things.
come up with 10 things more important than a plane.
Than getting a plane.
I don't want one. I just want to fly.
Stay tuned for our next episode, which is going to be a YouTube video. Title, thumbnail, like Mr. Beast-esque. Like, we got $1 billion and spent it on blank, and just like our faces, like, yeah. You wouldn't believe there's like a fucking dragon in the background. Yeah.
I'm super down. I'm down to do like a social experiment.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. All right. Well, thanks for joining the show.
Thanks for having me. We went off the rails a little bit, but we had freaking time to eat. I'm sure y'all fix it in post. So.
I want to give a quick shout out because these beers are just shout out to Cameron's Brewing Company. They're sponsoring our event at the studio this week. We're having a pop-up. Clothing brand's doing a pop-up here. We do events all the time. So yeah, they gave us some free beers.
This First Light session lager is delicious.
It actually is.
It's like, really good.
Yeah, I'm not even like
really
much
good.
of a beer guy, but it's good. I'm liking it. So
I
thanks,
like a light beer. So this is delicious.
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
Shout out Oakville, Ontario. Oh yeah.
I don't know where that is.
You know where that is?
No.
Ontario.
All right. Anyways,
appreciate you.
Thanks for tuning in, man. We'll catch you guys next week.
Therefore, down to the wire means the very last possible moment or to the very end.